directly into the Chena, and it kind of comes back, and the Chena flows back south of Fairbanks again. And I know a few of you expressed worry earlier in the trip about some of these houses and how closely built they are to the river, and how low down they seem to be. But Fairbanks had a giant flood back in 1967. A few buildings downtown still have the high water mark from that. And following that flood, the Army Corps of Engineers came and they built the Moose Creek Dam Flood Control Project. Basically, if the Chena's ever getting too uppity with us, we close down that dam, we bypass it, and it flows directly into the Tanana about 15 miles downstream. So it's a nice way to make sure that these two rivers kind of remain in balance, so we don't ever end up with too much water where we don't want it. We have on our own fish camp called the fish wheel. And I'd like to show you one of these in action up here on the monitor, because the fish wheel is a really genius invention. It's basically a large water wheel. It's entirely powered by the current, but it's got these big curved baskets attached on it which face and rotate downstream. And so the salmon, which are swimming upstream in order to spawn, get caught in these baskets which keep turning. And it'll pull them up out of the water, and the salmon will just kind of slide around the curved outside of the basket until it gets close to the axle, where there's an angled chute that'll kind of unceremoniously dump them into a receiving basket. It might not get you the most glamorous fishing story, but it's a great way to make sure you're stocked up enough for yourself, your family, and other members of your community. But folks, you don't have to take my word for it, because over at the left at our own fish camp is the resident master, Noah. Good afternoon again, Noah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Noah, and I was born and raised right here in Fairbanks, Alaska. And on my mother's side, she has a family fish camp located on the Hess Creek near the Yukon River Bridge.
Well, Noah, I'm really excited to learn kind of all about this here. Can you maybe start with some of the different buildings and structures around fish camp?
Sure, that sounds great. This area right here